My son Matt proposed a motorcycle camping trip to Acadia National Park for Father's Day. I loved the idea, so we planned a route, made some reservations. When the day came, we met in Portland. The weather forecast called for heavy rain the first day, then sunshine for the rest of the trip. We thought about delaying a day, but decided to go for it. We figured it would add to the adventure and be a good test of our gear. Weather forecast turned out to be accurate. Our rain gear did pretty well, but about 4 hours in, my pants were getting wet. Matt's boots and gloves were not waterproof, so they were plenty wet. Near the end of the ride, we got stuck in stopped traffic for more than a half an hour, waiting for a graduation to get out. I had other pants in my dry bag, but the outer layer of my Gore-Tex gloves was saturated. Matt's boots and gloves were certainly not going to dry out camping in a tent overnight. So we opted for a dry room and a hot shower. The next morning was bright and sunny. We got some breakfast, checked out, and headed for the campground. The view approaching the campground erased any memories of rain. You registered?
It's 10 MR.
No.
Still not good.
Found a campsite. Met a neighbor.
Cool.
And set up camp. Then we headed for a hike at the nearby Wonderland Trail. Matt checked his camera. And we hit the trail. After a little more exploring, we cruised over to the Acadia National Park Loop Road. Spent the better part of a day on the loop. Could have easily spent 2 or 3 days exploring everything the area has to offer. So at the end of the day, a visit to the local market got us some groceries and firewood. I had to stop and take some pictures of Matt and the views near the campground. I even made a brief appearance myself. Back at camp, Matt built a fire. Relaxed for a bit, and took some pictures while I prepped dinner. If you want to get an early start on the day, the top of Cadillac Mountain is one of the very first places the sun shines on the United States. The mountain is popular, so advance reservations are required. It's a fun road, but riding it requires close attention, especially when it's dark. Matt almost hit a porcupine on the way up. Good morning, USA. Views on the ride back down were spectacular. We were back at camp by 5:30 a.m., ready for breakfast. We packed up as quietly as we could. By 8:30, we were ready to ride across Maine to the Mount Blue State Park near the New Hampshire border. We passed through some foreign countries on the way. We were in the north, but I wasn't expecting to meet any Starks. Some potential showers made for an impressive sky. Dixfield, Maine is the closest town to the state park. Unfortunately, they did not have any high-octane gasoline. We were hoping to pick up some groceries, but settled for a pretty good pizza for lunch. State Park was quite nice, with friendly and helpful rangers. The firewood they had available was a bit wet, but we found a way to dry it. Our last day was a ride from Mount Blue back to Portland via the White Mountain National Forest. There were more countries to visit along the way. Yellow haze on the horizon as we approached Bethel, Maine, turned out to be a massive cloud of pollen floating through the valley. Maine's Route 113 passes through the White Mountain National Forest along the Maine-New Hampshire border. It's miles of motorcycle heaven. planned route took us over a few other roads back and forth across the state border. The scenery was great. The road surfaces varied quite a bit. In one case, crossing back into Maine, the speed limit sign didn't provide much warning of the potholes and loose and missing road surface. But we managed to slow down, suffering nothing more than an increased heart rate. Hurricane Mountain Road above Conway, New Hampshire came highly recommended. It did not disappoint. That brought us to North Conway, a mountain town I've always liked. We saved riding the Kankamangas Highway for another day and headed back to Portland.